recommend folks cancel at least the normal version of their Thanksgiving plans.
Kansas City's mayor says traditional holiday gatherings are simply too dangerous right now.
It's very simple. Every wedding, every Thanksgiving, every large event is a potential for large community spread.
The mayor announces new rules aimed at preventing the COVID crisis from overwhelming hospitals as schools across the metro are forced to change their plans.
It is worrying. I'm very worried about the numbers, especially with the kiddos going to school.
Good evening here at 6 o'clock. I'm Ellen McNamara.
And I'm Brad Stevens. The mayor of Kansas City today announcing new restrictions aimed at slowing the spread of COVID-19 in Kansas City. So what does that mean? Starting on Friday, indoor gatherings will be limited to 10 people. The mayor made a point of stressing that this includes weddings.
Bars and restaurants will be limited to 50% capacity. They'll have to close at 10 p.m. and people will not be allowed to stand around. They will have to be seated.
Masks must be worn in all indoor spaces with more than one person per room, and that includes gyms and fitness centers.
And the mayor today emphasized the city is relying on everyone to make this work. KCTV5's Amy Anderson begins our team coverage. And Amy, the mayor talked a lot about making sure that everyone complies with these restrictions.
Right, Ellen, and that's been the problem all along. A lot of us are following all those rules, and there are a lot of people, unfortunately, who just are not. They are hosting parties, they're hanging out at bars and restaurants, and they're not big on wearing a mask. And that is why Mayor Quinton Lucas and our top health officials say we are in a crisis here in Kansas City. The people who have the mindset of you wear a mask if you want to, I'll do what I want, those are the people that are helping to spread this virus. And leaders say we must pull together as a city to get a grip on these numbers, and that is why these restrictions are being put into place. Health officials say 50% of the latest COVID cases are people in their 20s and 30s. So if we can just scale it back a bit, stay in smaller groups, not stay out as late, wear a mask, we may be okay. Mayor Lucas says they are not trying to be killjoys. They simply want people to be safe.
In this order, there is no distinction between public or private types of venues. If you have a country club event, if you have a members-only event, those are also prohibited under this order, absent some further permissions. And so there is consistency broadly for everyone involved in this order, because whether you are going to a very nice wedding or going to a concert, anything under the sun, it's our view that all of those are situations where we can see the spread of COVID-19, and all of those are prohibited under this order.
So what happens if these new restrictions are not followed? They say they'll regroup, they'll come up with another plan, and that's going to have even more restrictions. So they say it's really in everyone's best interest now to just join in this fight together against COVID-19. Reporting live in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.